Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today going to have a deep clean. A little bit messy, especially in my dressing table per se. And have a look. Oh dear. Look at the big mess over here. So just do a simple makeup, then we sorted out everything together. And you probably spot some items that you are interested or you haven't seen them on my videos. If you spot any of them which you may be interested in, then leave your comments down below. Keep watching, it is an interesting one. I've done the base, look at my skin. It is way much better. Although, you still see the scars, but the softness and the smoothness of my skin is now coming back. It's still on its way, but it's definitely coming back. There is no kind of unevenness on the skin anymore, but only these scars left. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's soon gonna all disappear. And recently I discovered something which is a concealer, especially designed for acne skins and designed for covering spot marks. And this is from the brand called Monster Cold. And there are two colors and my one is 01 neutral. This one is because of the ingredients that they added into the product, therefore it doesn't harm your broken skin, let's put that way. If you already have spots, acne like that, and you may have a little bit of infections under the skin, if you use too much makeup like what I did to myself, it will make the situation goes worse. But this kind of a product, if you see, it has the ingredients name over here. They actually add ingredients which helps your spots or acne calm down. It's not as harsh or could be as some of the makeups you use. I personally find this one is okay. I still using it because of its ingredient, but as a concealer for the coverage, I feel it can improve a little bit more. The texture is very nice. When you smudge out, it's like a thick cream. See? The coverage from a concealer's perspective is about 50%. I would expect a little bit higher. But I have to say I've been using it for a while now, and it has been helping. At least my skin situation doesn't get worse of using this one. Let's put it that way. And this concealer, if you use on its own, it doesn't last that long. Because you see, once it's finished, it gives you kind of a very nice finish, very smooth. So sometimes I just use on its own and pat with powder, then that's it. But I do find that after like 4 or 5 hours, my spot marks, especially those dark ones, start coming out again. So it doesn't last that long. Foundation today, I'm going to use the Florasis new one. This is not on their international site yet. This is what I got from their PR box, but it's already selling on their Chinese website. This is from their Jade White collection, which is more designed for combined oily skin. If you like this type of foundation and you are more kind of neither too oily nor dry, you can go for their dye collection, which is very similar texture, but this one lasts a little bit longer than the dye collection. This is what they look like. And when you smudge out, it's literally just like an ice cream feel. This foundation, the great thing I like is block on your skin very well, but it doesn't dry that fast that you have to spread it out or tap it out immediately after you apply it on your skin. It's still creamy and moist enough for you to work on the foundation, but at the same time, once it's blocked on your skin, it blocks. This is still a little bit white for me. Although this time they did give me a slightly darker shade. And this one is Z25. Let me actually grab the other shading color. Look at the finish. It is a skin finish towards matte, but not completely matte. And just to show you the two shades, the current one I'm using, which is Z25, the one, it still seems a little bit bright for me. And this is my normal foundation shade that I always use this shade before N20. Okay, see the difference. This one has a slightly like pink base. I think this is got oxidized slightly, but this is N20. This is more brighter actually. While that the spray get dry, I'll show you a powder from Funny Elves. I have this too, sit in my toilet all the time. It's because I love both of them. I raved about this powder, setting powder, so much and I absolutely love it. This is from Funny Elves. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it over here. And this is a Florasis, as you guys know. This is more transparent. This one has a little bit of base color. So, because of the experience I had with their previous setting powder, and this time I saw a special edition, basically like I Love You related, and it's so cute design. Guys, let me show you. I used quite a while, so you probably don't see the covering that well, but I took a picture while I unbox it, so I will show you guys this first and insert the original picture. Look at the powder. This is the front, and when you tilt it, you see the words reflecting into the mirror here. So here I insert more clear picture. I find this is so cute, and this powder, I have to say, I prefer the original one. I used this a few times. It is also good, but I think it could be because of the covering itself, so it's not seems as easier to get even as their original one. I still like the original one. The blurring effect is still very good. Oh, by the way, I think when I bought this, there were no puff included, which is a bit pity, isn't it? For the brows, I recently find if I do the other way around, it actually make it more natural finish. So before we would also use the brow powder first, and then to draw individual hair to kind of fill up the gaps. But recently I've been doing the other way around. So I use the like sharp pencil to fill up the gap first, then use the brow powder to kind of like blur it out. It actually make my brow looks even natural. Let me show you today. So I made the stroke fairly rough for now, and then just apply the brow powder. Right? I feel this way kind of easier now. For the eyes, I will just do a very simple, straightforward one. Use the palette from Florasis, which is a new color. I will have a more full detailed review about this one as well as some other items on my next video. So don't forget to subscribe. My hair is a challenge. But anyway, that's clean up. That's start from brushes, as today I definitely need to wash, I think, all of them. So yeah, let's just take all of them out. This little hoover is really good. It's supposed to be used in a car, but I actually use at home. It's to hoover, you know, those small little edges, which is very convenient. Look at it now, way much better. I know here is a little bit. What I am actually planning to do is to get the small containers, like per section, then I'll be able to categorize them properly, and I will buy that on Taobao. There are like separators here, but this section I normally put the stands, the camera stands, into here. So because of the length and the width of it, once the separator goes in, it doesn't fit, and here I normally put my camera. So this is actually works out better for me. It's time to pick up my little one again. Time flies, doesn't it? Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will have more videos coming up, and I'll see you soon.